Hello there and good afternoon. Well, we started off this morning, lots of cloud around, but it's brightened up out there. Lots of sunshine and a little bit of sunshine to finish off the day as well. Now, as we head through the next few days, we have a lot of settled weather on the way, which means we're going to have good spells of sunshine around, and into next week, still signs of things warming up, but maximum temperatures probably around 31 or 32 degrees Celsius. This time of year, we'd normally expect temperatures to reach around 23 degrees. Now into Sunday, a very similar day in store. Good spells of sunshine around, it's dry and fine, but into Monday and Tuesday, that's when temperatures start to rise by day and by night as well. Coming up next, it's your pollen forecast. Well, we're just passing the peak of the pollen season, but the pollen count is still high as we head through Friday all the way through to the weekend as well. The main pollen at the moment is coming from grass pollen and nettle pollen.
And I've just been seeing there's an awful lot of cloud in that.
Yeah, thanks. I keep promising you sunshine, don't I? I know looking at this, you probably think, she's not delivering, but trust me, we got there in the end today, finally. Some sunshine came through. It was a glorious start into eastern Scotland, but eventually that cloud melted away across England and Wales. Absolutely beautiful afternoon for many. Don't take my word for it, just take a look at this. Swansea, absolutely glorious afternoon. Not quite so glorious, I know, in Highland, and here the cloud was thick enough for a little spot or two of drizzle today, and that's going to continue tomorrow as well. Something you might have to think about, which we haven't just recently, is actually UV, high to very high for some areas of England and Wales, and you might need the sunscreen as we head into the weekend as well. The high pressure stays with us. Even the weather fronts will start to drift that little bit further north, so it's more of an optimistic picture for all of us as we move through the weekend. There's going to be a lot of warm, sunny weather, and those temperatures again peaking into the high 20s.
Hello again, welcome back. Now, away from the whirlwind in Downing Street here today, it's actually been gloriously warm and sunny, and it's going to get hotter for many of us over the next few days. Alex is in Windsor tonight with the latest forecast. Alex.
Good evening to you, Mary. Yes, we are on the Thames in Windsor, and as you can see behind me, there is not a cloud in the sky. Actually, in stark contrast to here this morning, and for many of us, we woke up to grey skies. But as I said yesterday on the programme, it will break up as we head through into the afternoon, and boy, has it done. Earlier today, we were soaking up the atmosphere here in Windsor, and I can tell you that people are having a lovely time along the river, on the water, in the water. The swans were absolutely soaking up the vitamin D, and it's going to be staying pretty decent as we head through the next few days as well. We've been talking about temperatures rising. We're going to get a bit of a boost in temperature towards the end of the week, where we could see temperatures maybe hitting around, say, 31 degrees Celsius as we get towards the weekend into Monday. We'll have to keep a watchful eye on that and see how it all starts to pan out. But it's certainly been a lovely day for many parts of the UK today. We saw a top temperature of 26.5 degrees at Kew Garden, not too far away from here, and we saw 25 in Northumberland as well. So that heat is starting to head its way northward. Well, the highlights in the weather are certainly settled conditions, some decent sunshine as we head through the next few days into next week, and as I say, those temperatures will start to build. In fact, we can take a look at the air mass and jet stream chart now, and that really explains it. You can see the jet stream has meandered its way to the north of the UK, so that's why it's going to allow that warm continental air to feed up from the far south. We're also going to have high pressure sticking around into next week, so as I say, settled conditions, light winds and some decent sunshine. Well, as you can see, it is picture perfect here. A fine evening on the cars, but do bear in mind, even at this time of year, or this time of the day rather, the UV levels are still fairly high.
Hello, thank you very much, Alice. Yes, day 11 here at Wimbledon. Another fantastic day of tennis, and as you can see, the weather's not too bad either, but it was quite a curiously slow start to this morning. Very mild and muggy earlier. At 5 a.m. we recorded 18 degrees Celsius. Lots of low cloud around throughout the morning, really tricky to shift. But it did so. The sunshine broke through and we saw 26 degrees Celsius in nearby Kew Gardens. Nice and warm. Not the only thing to break through the sunshine. We also now know who's going to be in the ladies singles finals on Saturday, and that is Ons Jabeur, the first Arab player to reach a Grand Slam final. She'll meet Elena Rybakina, who is the first Kazakh player to reach a major final too. So the tennis certainly hotting up and the weather hotting up as well. And then on Sunday, we could get very close to 30 degrees Celsius on men's final day. If we do, then the heat stress rule could possibly be implemented. That's if we get to just over 30 degrees Celsius. But of more concern probably for most of us will be the temperatures as we head into the start of next week. Now they are predicted to rise to around 32, maybe even 33 degrees Celsius on Tuesday, and that is going to be too hot for many. So watch out, the temperatures are on the rise. By the time it gets next week, of course, though, all of this will have been cleared away, and we'll all be so very sad that Wimbledon is finished until next year. But
Do have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.